Alright, but how's it going, everyone? What do you mean, clickbait? What do you mean? I can see y'all's YouTube chats, even though they didn't pop up. I did see them. Dude, I've never trained good parents before. I've never actually gone out of my way to train parents. That's not clickbait. That's what we're doing today, is I'm actually learning how to fucking do it. Um, because I kind of just train aces and hope for the best as of right now. Uh, what? Oh, I'm reading some YouTube comments that came up before I actually got like the multi-chat set up. So you can't see them, but I can see them. Do 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 do. All right. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, that's fine. That's because you can't. That's because you didn't read the message. I was replying to a message. What does training parents mean? In Uma, you get like those two characters at the start of a run that like give you stats for your current one that you're training, and training those like specifically characters to be parents is a whole different thing. Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go. Yeah, legacies. Yeah. Yeah, people call them parents. It's not that. That's what they are, right? They're parents and grandparents. We can call them legacies, but that's a euphemism, right? That's Kobe. What about him? Rest in peace. How's it going, Eva? Le cat. All right. Today's connections. How's everyone doing today, by the way? I'm doing like I'm pretty mid today. I'm doing all right. Nothing big has happened yet. How's it going, Turtle? Um, bundle, bundle, mass. Those could work together. A wad is good as well. Um, and I guess a length could work, but so could like a fortune, but I don't think fortune's what they're looking for. I think a length is probably what they're looking for. Nothing much. Probably just gonna work on some stuff. Some stuff. You mean like animation or drawing or something like that? What's a wad? Like a handful. My Agnes is almost an S, but the game had other plans and missing 100 fans. Does fan count doesn't affect rating, I'm pretty sure. Or do you mean like rating? In which case, damn, so close. Um, silver, naive, sand, mint, mint. Um, hmm. Yeah, rating. Okay, word. I figured that's what you meant, but damn. Animation stuff. All right, let me stretch out and lock in here because I haven't been able to focus. Fresh, mint. This is like in good condition, perhaps. New, also in good condition. Silver? Mm, current, perhaps, is what they want here. No? Is that a bait or some shit? Damn. A good day, Yeet. Awful Lamau. I tried to speedrun Minecraft. Yeah, speedrunning Minecraft, I feel like is a lot of RNG re-rolling until you get something good. Unless you're playing unseeded, in which case, man, fuck if I know. Because the goal is just like 7 races. Oh, word. So Agnes gets like very, like a lot of training turns. Damn. New, fresh, and current could be something. Yeah, not even one away, so I don't even think that's it. Budding, naive, those could be someone who's like New, budding, naive, and perhaps fresh is what they want. That knocks out two, mint and current, right? Um, this is someone who's not experienced, right? Bundle, fortune, and mass. I was thinking like I don't know if fortune really works here or if they want like length or something like that, but this does feel like a good four. No, okay, so they want these three most likely plus another one. Um, I wasn't sure about fortune, indeed. Silver, a length, time, current. These are all units of measure, current, time, length, and mass. And basically, I'm doing ranked Minecraft speedruns. So basically 1v1s with filtered seeds. Okay, I guess that makes sense. It's still somewhat random, but a lot more skill. Why do you guys not do the same? Do you do the same seed? Or do you guys do two completely different seeds? Um, so we've still got a wad. Okay, so a wad, a fortune, and a bundle all go together. Um, because it was one away and we got rid of mass. It's same seed with same RNG. Okay. Well, that's at least a little bit less RNG then. Silver? This feels like related to money, right? A bundle of cash, a wad of cash, a fortune can be related to cash. A silver of cash? What are these other for then? Okay, I guess we'll go with silver. Nope, not silver. It's related to money somehow, but yeah, I didn't. Bitrate crusher. What? Solar is doxing me? DDoSing me? Not doxing. What? Minting coins. Sa- but then it could also be something like a sand dollar. Like that's a thing. Um, right? Yeah. Mint, silver. Fix also means an addicting dose of drugs. Indeed, indeed. What are the other four is another good question to ask. Like we know it's not silver, so it's what? It's silver, it's study, it's probably fix. What did those have to do with each other? I just had deja vu. I just had deja vu. What was your deja vu moment? Mm-mm-mm. A wad, a fortune, a bundle. Huh. But then there's also Sam Dollar. This thing right now, maybe did you watch someone else do it today? Measured by SI units or like units of measure are somewhat frequently in here, so I've definitely seen these before. Study what? Or maybe I'm just an AI and I ran out of content, so I started refreshing new, like recycling old stuff. Um, study, fix, study. Okay, let's think. What if it's got nothing to do with money? It probably does, but like maybe I removed the wrong one. Maybe it's, those and something else. Mint. Um, study, mint, silver, and sand are all still words if you remove one letter. I guess so is wad though, because add is a word. Siver? Seaver? Is siver a word? But so is add. What is this language? um, fix. This it feels like the purple's gonna be like blank study or something like that. Um, blank sand. Maybe study hall, something like that. You know what I mean? Um, blank work. Um, blank work? Study work? That doesn't really make a lot of sense. Mint work? That doesn't really work either. Silver work kind of works, but sand work isn't a thing. Um, I really do still believe it's these three, but I don't know what the fourth one is they want. You stick to cat language, Eva. There we go. Wad Fortune Bundle. But if it's not silver, why does it feel like it'd be something like a fix? A fix of cash. Mint. Like, it relates to money. Fuck it, we're just gonna go with this. Okay, that. Hey, guys, come on. Yeah, yeah, like, the problem is it felt like a couple of those could maybe fit in there. Mint isn't just minting a coin here. Mint can also be like slang for money, sort of. Yeah, yeah, for sure. But we were also talking about sand dollars. It wasn't about mint can't be it. It's more like which of these is more likely to be it. Because, we only had one more guess. But what are these for? Words after quick. Quick blank. Quick fix, quicksand, quicksilver, and quick study. Those are all things that I understand. Studyware, sandware. I'll be honest, I've never heard the term sandware or studyware. Really, I haven't heard mintware either. Silverware, of course. Yeah, like new money. Me neither, but I looked them up. Fuck, man. There were three instances of mintware used as a word in the 1840s. Like it's an actual word, I swear. But given how old the people who make these are, I wouldn't be surprised if they'd be like, "Yes, we used to talk about mintware all the time back in the roaring 20s." Like, uh, let's go with coral. Coral's a word I don't believe I've used. We've got an A out of place. Um, uh, 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 um, Mindware is a word, not mintware. Okay. Yeah, I don't. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Don't diss the Roaring Twenties. Great time to be alive. This man's like, but that's when they made curly toes. Um, not quick. Can I do like tunic? No. Minty. Minty. Very nice. It's a good one that uses some new letters. We've got an N as well, but not third. Um, can't do like human. Uh, we've only got U and E left as far as vowels. Uh, can't do naval. Um, can't do penal. Uh, Curly Toes wasn't in the 20s. I don't fucking know when it was, man. It sounds like it's from the 20s. Pudge or fudge? Uh, I don't want to use three guesses on removing letters. But if we don't find one soon, pudge or fudge. I like fudge more. Fudge is tasty. We'll do fudge if we can't come up with words soon. Uh, snake, though. I see snake. E out of place as well. Can't be something like nudge. Pudge isn't very tasty now. That's actually gross. Why would you say that to me? um, I feel like it's gonna be an N at the end now. Raven, no R. Can't be something like Craven either. Maybe ending with EN. Haven works though. Raven doesn't, but Haven does. Yeah, Yeet's got it as well. But, oh, it's neither. Uh, a pen? A zen? No. It can't be like brazen came to mind, but that's too many letters. Laden, no. Gapin. Oof. Yeah, it works. I don't like that word, but nope, nope. Okay, that's not a word. Got it. What if it's a word we've never heard of before? Then you gotta work on your vocabulary. How is that not a word? Because it's just not. Gape is a word, but no, that's a gape. I don't think gaping is to yawn. I don't think I've ever heard that. Speaking of which, it can't be a gape. Um, um, can't be an F. It doesn't look like. Can it be a double N? Oaken appeared for me, but there isn't an O. The Oaken would have been crazy. I would have really liked if it were Oaken, actually. That's a pretty cool word. Um, for some reason, this keeps coming to mind, but I don't think any letters work with this. Bade is a word, but Baden isn't. Uh, Waxen. Waxen. Is that how that's used? Perhaps it is. Indeed it is. Jabin, I made it up. That one was a little annoying. We didn't really get the letters in place early, so we just had to keep guessing until we got it. Gaben. All right. Let's go play ourselves a little bit of horse game. It's time for horse, and it's also time for song requests. Gabe, Steam mentioned? Steam is mentioned whenever you bring up PC gaming in general, I feel like. It's got that monopoly from being the best kind of monopoly. The monopoly capitalists tell you not to worry about. Game audio. There we go. Okay, I've already done these for today, but just for a little update, we are looking good for this week as well. This was literally my first team trials run, 592K, should be fine for this week. Last week's was like 579 as the cutoff. It's been going up, but I don't imagine it'll be higher than like 581 this week. We've got 1A still over here in Christmas Ogety that I need to work on. And honestly, the faster I can get Air Groove out of this sprint team, the better, because holy shit, that's a weak wit for a sprint team. She's only there because occasionally she gets a good score. I'm afraid that Steam will go to shit when Gabe retires. He better find a good successor. He's got to be out there whining and dining every immediate underling below him and like picking their brains to figure out exactly what they think about what he does, because we just need Gabe again. That's who his successor should be. It's working fine, guys. You don't have to change. It's okay. Oh God. What am I gonna see when I go over here? Balls, 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 balls? Alright, we'll give it a chance. Maybe it's a Peglin parody. At least we have Epic Store. What? Had to rewrite a whole scene, but I think it's 10 times better. If it comes out and it comes out the other side and you think it's very improved, it was totally worth it. Maybe we'll get to cloning technology before Gabe dies. That'd be pretty cool. We could just have Gabe again. Okay, so when you're training parents, apparently it's good to run the URA finale instead of the Unity Cup. And long story short on that is that in the URA finale, you have a lot less shit to juggle versus the Unity Cup with all the bubbles. And you gotta like juggle 18 different things. In this one, just run some races, man. Because parents really benefit from winning G1 races because they can inherit sparks just by winning those, and it also improves their compatibility with your other parents, with their grandparents, with the like future generations. It's this whole big thing, but essentially it basically makes it easier for you to get those skill hints that they pass down if you win more G1 races. So pick a character that can win a shitload of them. Cloning tech before GTA 6. You never know. It's not Curly Toes bad, like it sounds like music, but yeah. Okay, we'll see. I reserve the right to skip it. It was a simple scene of the two main characters getting shot out of the sky, normal day, of course, as one does. And instead of it being a 3-second scene, I expanded it, and it's a bit funnier. The only bad thing about Steam is that Steam gets a big share of the profit from purchases. I feel like that's not that much different from any other site you host on, though. Like other companies that want to make those sort of storefronts would absolutely do 30% as well if it weren't for the fact that Steam existed as this powerhouse. You have to undercut them if you're going to compete at all, right? So, roast up the Curly Toes hate? Nah. Actual races. Okay, Let's see who would be a good parent. I'm trying to train sprint parents, so I suppose it makes sense to just train Bakshin at the beginning, yeah? The CM after this current one is a sprint, and I have very few sprint sparks. So I feel like it makes the most sense to go Bakshin. As for inherits, I think I have a good sprinter in here somewhere. You're a pretty good sprinter, but these guys, you can see this triangle means their affinity is less than 50, which is just not that great. What do you got for me? This person has been doing, like, look at all those sprint sparks. I added this person because they're doing sprint sparks as well. I think this is probably an okay one to take. But maybe I want the Maruzinski more. Either way, over on this one, I think I want to run anyone who has a mile spark. Canceling you on Twitter as we speak. How much money to remove this song? I'm willing to pay up to $2.40 cash. Hold on, what is this song? Femboy Friday? No shot did this get added. $2, 2.4 cash. Yeah, is that it? Is that in American dollars? Is that cold hard cash? Oh, you know what? I'll go this one. This'll do. And we'll do, I'm just trying to get a good parent to start, right? I'm trying to win as many G1s as I can. This is probably one I want. This is Bakshin. We'll go here, and then we'll run a sprint page, which is just 3 speed and 3 wit. But I wonder if 4 wit might even be better. Bakshin is a front runner. Maybe I could get away with a 4th wit. Just go like this. That's enough race bonus too. Oh, I don't care. I've got, look how many of these things I have. Do you think I care that I need to restore energy? Just get on with it. It's 100 bits, whole crisp dollar bill. Think of it as bribery from me to you. You know what? Bet. We're gonna wait until the song comes up, and then I will skip it. I want to hear the first few seconds just to be sure. maybe it's an amazing song. We gotta check just a couple seconds. Do you know if timeout with broke boy, no shot? Jesus Christ. Alright. I'm a man of my word. I said I'd do it. It's been removed from the list. Here, I'll even... There's your proof. Not on the list anymore. Thank you, Solar. Hold on. We gotta at least let this go for a little bit. Femboy Tuesday. Wait, is there a Tuesday version? Hold on. Give it at least 20 minutes, 20 or 30 minutes until until it gets out of my head. Otherwise, it feels like I'm obligated to do it. How's it going, Chris? I requested the Tuesday version. It took Friday by itself. Oh, that's unfortunate. Do I want 15 guts or 18 skill points? I want skill points. It's Tomboy Tuesday. Fuck it, I'm playing the worst shit I have. Shit worse than Curly Toast. I'm actually kind of interested in what you have. Trying to survive. Survive? Survive in... Don't starve. Survive in life. The game of life. That we all live. The stuff in my magic bag of tricks. Hold on, I have to. It's in the title. It's good fucking music that you headbang to. Survive hunger because I'm waiting for the rice to cook. Oh, well, at least you've got rice at the end of the tunnel. Rice is great, man. Should really eat rice more. I don't eat rice enough. That is 20 speed versus 10 power. My stamina is awful, but it'll be okay. Don't worry, guys. Trust in the process. This is Sakura Bakshin. She does not need stamina. She just needs to go fast. What is this man saying? Okay, we gotta stop. We gotta... This is too much. Wait, hold on. How long is this song? It's only like 2 minutes. Never mind. We'll let it go. We'll let it ride. We'll let it ride. Did you just not load that? Oh, we're pre-debut. You're not even gonna let me. Word. Okay. Lightspeed's got some crazy ones. Hey guys, do you think this scares away potential viewers? Good news, there's no second verse. So you guys are all free. How's it going, Jordan? Pace Chaser Savvy. Do I look like a Pace Chaser? No, give me the skill. I mean, it's gonna give me the skill points anyways, but... We either run up front or we die trying. Bakshin can run Pace Chaser. Just who the fuck wants to do that? What? Another loss for Jordan. He couldn't listen to the masterpiece that you put in the queue. Well, now that's actually a tough choice. I think I'll pick this one anyways, though. Oh, by the way, DJ, wanted to ask you, what do you use for multi-stream? Want to start streaming on YouTube to have VOD backups, because I keep forgetting to manually do it. Also, I'll be real, it's just a pain in the ass to manually do it. I use... fuck, what the fuck's it called? Hold on, let me go peek this shit real quick. What are you called? No, none of this. I gotta scroll through all my various Balatro mods that I downloaded. No, not Social Stream Ninja. Although that is what I use for multi-chat. If you want to use the multi-chat, I use Social Stream Ninja. It's been pretty good for me. If we're talking about... I use multi-RTMP. OBS multi-RTNP. RTMP. Those are my go-tos anyways. Alright. We're getting here into the make debut with pretty solid speed. Speed level 2 as well. Cool. I don't think I'm taking any skills early. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to run this shit and hope for the best and just save all my skills till the end. And if you get good enough stats, you win. And if you don't get good enough stats, you lose. And that's the game. Maybe I take a stamina skill since my stamina is going to be actual doo-doo water. Alright, if you could not give me 6 mood downs this campaign, it would be excellent. Do not give me 6 mood downs. I will be sad. That's about it, because that's all I can be. I don't really have any recourse. Damn, I opened the GitHub and it's 80% Chinese. It's by Sorayuki, just to make sure you don't download the wrong one or something. It's by Sorayuki. It's very lightweight and it just kind of works, so I have no complaints. It just adds a little box for me down here and I can add a new target with the stream key and all that. Very well put, Eva. Very well put. I was just thinking that myself, actually. Do I want 23 speed? Or do I want to actually level up the characters that matter? Tough one. Again, every time I hear this song, I'm like, this is fucking Demo. Every time, and I now know that it's not, because this has been requested a few times in the past, but... Okay, that's all the races I want to run here. That's all the races I want to run here, I think. There's none here, right? No. Do you think 1,000 Angry Bees will appreciate my name? Your name, Jordan? Does Jordan have a history of bees? Why does Moobot not accept my game of OST but the most troll of shit? That's an excellent question. Let me go ahead and add that for you. We put 4 big guys in here again. No, my new Twitch name. Oh, which one's your new Twitch name? Sorry, I missed it in here. Did I not see it? Huh. I guess I'm dumb. Little Cocone. Hey, wait, does that get us to our goal? That does, right? Thank you for 150. Big. Hey, it's me, Goku. Oh, Lord. You'll be disappointed to know this is not Unity Cup, so I'm not gonna be seeing you today. We have hit 150. Once again, thank you. Give me the exclamation on bourbon. Early lead, we like that. Yes, Bakshin, I know. We get it, Bakshin. You can shout your name all you want, like a Pokemon. How are you doing, by the way? Wait, surely that's not Jordan's actual new username, right? Yeah, Jordan over on YouTube. You came in at a weird time when he was exactly talking about how he had a new Twitch username, so you know, you gotta like do a double take. Is this the same person? I don't think I want any of these skills yet. I think we will simply win. Simply do not lose. Clap. Only by 3/4 lengths. Alright, that concerns me. There better be a good speed training on the other end of this tunnel. Because I've got, what, 1 turn to train? Thank you for the hydrate. I don't know if you like laughing at horses in Umamusume. I mean, I do. To win, you must not lose, correct. Hydrate number 2. Speed and stamina. Wit and skill points, but also fine motion friendship. Practice perfect. Wit and skill points. You got a good speed training for me? No. I'm gonna train the speed anyways here. Hey, could we not mood down before every important race? Is that the kind of campaign this is gonna be? Alright. I'm not even paying attention to the game. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. This is a great Yap game, right? Where did Femboy Friday go? I was actually physically paid to remove it from the queue, so removed it was. But now we're over on Tomboy Tuesday, which, you know... I will join the server, by the way. Word. Is this like an ongoing series? Is there one for every day of the week? Like someone created a channel, just posted those 7 videos, and then never again? Did you remove it again, DJ? I don't think I did. Maybe I did? I think I removed it again because I felt bad that you added it 2 seconds after it was removed. I was like, alright, feel like I gotta uphold my end of the deal here. Do I mood up here? Nah, we just hope for the best. Ooh, that's a nice one. There we go. We have begun the cooking. Would have preferred the hint, but wit's fine. 14% failure? That's a pretty damn good one. It takes at least one, no, both of them up to orange. I'm gonna just take the risk on it. It's fine. Oh, it was not fine. Silly me. Gamba. Damn. GG. GG. Unless I see an insane hint like right around the corner, this one's just cooked immediately. We don't have an easy way to get mood up, so... Essentially, every time that happens, we're wasting a turn, right? I think Fire Alpaca is trying to kill itself after because the storyboard to my pilot is 182. You're using your entire computer's RAM, just keeping all that shit loaded at once. Okay, well, this one gotta go. This one gotta go. I'm sorry. That one's gotta go. Keep the meme songs to a dull roar. I had to buy a 4 TB hard drive to store my animation work. That makes sense. Animation is, surely one of the most space-intensive hobbies I could imagine for a computer. Hey, there we go. We got our mood back. Never mind. We are so back, baby. No issue at all. Oh, finally. There we go. Oh, never mind. Was that a 1% failure? Did I just lose a 1% failure? Also, I don't know if it's worthy if I evolve my Madazensky to 5 stars since she's at 5 potential. Do you like? Would you be like buying from the store the remaining what are they statues? Also, fuck this run. Get it out of here. I'm not dealing with a failure on a 1%. No, get fucked. We're going again. The early game wasn't good either, so like where the fuck did my how that was weird. It was like skipping over the page. Boop. Yeah, if you're using like the pieces, I just recently upgraded one of my characters to 4 stars just because I felt like it. Like I don't think you need to think too hard about upgrading someone to 5 stars. You tend to get a lot of those statue pieces. If you like Madazensky, have at ye. I just realized you can add me as a mod on Moobot, then I can remove the songs you want to just auto remove like Curly Toes. So I'm like, being a mod. You've made me a mod and I've basically done jack shit. Hey. Nothing wrong with that. But you have a point. I could look into that after this stream. Adding mods on Moobot, I guess it is. That's a mid. Okay, I see a mid turn early in the game. I'm not running Rico. Just use the recreation. Stop this curly toes hate. No. Racism. Curly toes is a race. You're calling all of the blue-haired women on Twitter? All of them? Fuck. Any publicity is good publicity. If you can't be famous, be infamous. Right? Wait, is Turtle no longer a mod? No, he is. He's just like... There's not a whole lot you gotta do as a mod at the current moment. Generally, my chat is well-behaved enough that I don't have to put anyone on blast. Take a 9% failure. Immediate sleep deprived. Very cool. Very good start. I like the 10 energy and a mood from you, though. That's a pretty good one. No. Yes. You know who said that? Diddy. I don't think Diddy said that. I don't think Diddy has said anything of repute. I think the only things he's done have been fairly not good. I'm just not seeing a sword, so I was wondering. Oh, are you not a mod anymore, Turtle? Hey, would you rather have to sit here and wait for bots so that you can hit them with the ban hammer, or would you rather, just watch a stream? I've noticed that it does that sometimes. Just a moment. Can I just, like, click on you to do this? Mod. Is that better? Weird. I wonder if it does it if you, like, don't take any mod actions for a while or something like that. I don't know why they would do that, because it's not really Twitch's call on that, but it did happen to Scott as well, did it not? I'm not a mod any longer either. Were you ever a mod, Lightspeed? Hold on. I'm not a mod either. I can't ban people from my own chat. I will die, sleep, in a moment because it's 17:49 for me. Do you sleep at 6 p.m.? Is that like nap time? Yeah, take a siesta? Weakling, hold on now. We're all chill here. But yes, Solar is out here staying up late for this shit. So I think what I'm gonna do on Sunday with the collab is, since I don't want to just do 1 hour of Balatro, I think I'm gonna start an hour early, do a little bit more Balatro, maybe an hour and a half, take a little break, chill out, chat, then we'll do the collab. Even though I don't use logic. We don't do logic here. We operate exclusively on vibes. Hey, that's what I was hoping for. Wasn't really hoping on the snowy days, but nonetheless. Lightspeed found the trigger word. That's a rest. None of those are good enough to warrant training. Thank you, Fine Motion. Give me the rest of that energy back. Am I training Guts just because there's 2 people there? Yeah, I'll train it once. I've noticed that getting censored sometimes. Although I will say I did read it over here. All right, little Kokon, thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you around. I usually do Uma like once a weekish, but you know, I stream every day. It's just Uma once a week. Good night. Ah, there's a good one. It's a client-side thing. Oh. All right, once again, let me add these suckers in. I've been trying to get a good parent out of Bakshin for a while now. She just doesn't want to have anything to do with that. She's not ready for kids, I guess. Go Wit. You gotta remember in URA as well, it benefits you to train the same 2 or 3 things more, because that's how they level up, is by training them more. So like, if you've got kind of a toss-up, you should probably consider which one's going to level up the things you care to train. So in my case, power, speed, and wit. If I were training like a medium or a long or something, bro, with the mood downs, I'm getting a little over it at this point. Good news is, I think there's a mood up around here soon, or did we already hit it? Actually, this campaign might not have a guaranteed mood up. It's like a random one. There is a mood up hiding around, but it's random. Speedstar's not helpful. We race. Well, unlucky for you, I just hired this $10,000 hitman. And remember how I had the $1 hitman was... What? Hold on. You lost me somewhere in the middle there. Yep, second place. Look, lost by a neck. Mood down right before an important race every single time. On cue every single time. She's glad it's not a G1.
Curly toes. I'm your curly toes in pink ribbons and bows that glitters and glows to put on a fine show.
That's a pretty good one.
Fine show for a
She's very smart.
fine man.
Very smart. Get the stamina because I am gonna need it for a sprint or for a mile race. Speaking of which, I should probably actually take a skill here. Corner Adept. So here's another good question. Is this by the same person? By a nose. By a nose. I've now lost 2 races because of that mood down. Straightaway recovery. This is certainly an interesting song. I'm starting to agree with that skip. Finally got the mood back up. Yeah, we could do this. It's a banger. I really don't think it is. I don't know that it is. DJ Addis is redeemed. Actually, 0 shot. There's exactly 0 chance that that happens. DJ, remember my bribe. Yeah. Jesus. Can we, are we able to sing about them without talking about dick constantly? Holy. Like, surely there's other traits we can discuss. So John Kerry, what is this song? Hamsters for Kerry. It's actually about John Kerry. What era is this from? Loud incorrect buzzer. Yeah, I know that Curly Toes isn't I need some more hints. This released in 2024. I would have believed, like, 2002. When John Kerry was relevant. Okay, do we get inspiration now? Yes. Which means I'm gonna have to run, I'm gonna have to run the Oka show. Slick Surge. Oh, we got the Sprint S. I like that. That's pretty nifty. Can I give up on the Oka show? Because that's a really good training. I mean, even that one's a good training. I also don't actually know that I'm going to win the Oka show with the stats that I have. I'm not actually 100% that I win that, so it's a waste. Ooh, here we go. That's a good one. Moxie isn't too bad. Unfortunately, when you're running on sprint courses, there's actually a good to fair chance that you're not even going to see an uphill, which is a concern. There we go. We weren't even punished. Huge. This man just requested 3 songs back to back. No fast learner. Cool. I don't have to feel bad about this race either. Cool. Length and a half. Very nice. Now I want to race every other race that I can. Okay, this is probably, yeah, we run 3 back to back to back, and then we rest, and then we're in summer. Drinking lemon juice right now? Diluted or just like, just raw dogging it? Mmm, lemon. I know, 3 consecutive races. Chill out. Sometimes you get a mood down out of it. I'll live. Unless you hit me with some crazy shit. I don't think there is any crazy shit though. At least I've never seen any. Victory! Cool. Falling up. Wow. So because we are on... Let me go with this one. It's not a very good speed training, but it does take her up to orange. So if she shows up over here, it's good. I'm gonna go with this one because she is there again. That's 15% training effectiveness. It's kind of a fucking lot. This run's going alright. I mean, it's a parent run, so there's always a chance that it's good, right? Like, I could get to the end and I could get the 3-star speed, 3-star turf, or whatever the fuck. What the fuck, for loving fuck, did you just ask me? People died in War One for you to ask me that. Correct. I stand by my statements. And I think you should too. It's an important lesson. Never admit you're wrong. Ever. Admitting you're wrong is weakness. That's modern political discourse in a nutshell. Give me power. I like this one. Could you not with the mood downs, bitch? Damn. Good lord. Do you have no other events? Is your only event just mood down? There's a Sisyphus parallel in here somewhere. Man, I really wanted to train that shit too. 63 wit. No, actually, you know what? I'm not training that. We run the mile championship next year, so I don't actually need to worry about that one besides the fans, but we already have enough fans. You're not gonna see a quadruple wit training very often. Imagine I see one the very next turn. Oh, I even came in to say what the fuck is wrong with you. This man's really dedicated to this bit. Where'd everyone go? There's a couple of them over on stamina. I guess I'm okay with that. Where is, I should be worried about, Akikawa a little bit. I don't actually know where her training is at. Because I've kind of been ignoring her. Oh, she's 3 stars. Okay, I don't give a shit then. I'm a cat. Word. Oh, lock in. I saw that. That was hot spring ticket. Lock in. This is the run. Why are you flagged as possible ban evader? Because that's also solar. So they're just making sure we know, hey, by the way, this guy likes to make alt accounts. And we know. What the fuck, two solars? If you know that reference, props to you. So was solar banned? I don't know, maybe in someone else's... Hey look, another mood down. Love that. Good thing it's in early March and next turn we get a mood up again, so I don't have to worry that much. Multi-hit account from the same IP flags it on Twitch. Yeah. What reference? What the fuck, two solars? If you don't get it, you don't get it. Hey, can I have that Turf S and maybe even a Frontrunner S? I don't even know if I have any Frontrunner Sparks. But I sure would like a Turf S. That'd be pretty cool. Also not sure if I have any Turf Sparks. I have 0 Turf Sparks. Something tells me I'm not going to be getting one. But that is a gold inspiration, though, which is pretty nifty. Not a whole lot of useful there, but 5 early lead hints definitely is. Right. Mood me back up. Thank you very much. We got 889 skill points. That's a pretty solid number. Look at that. Max points off. And we already can't get a fast learner because we already saw the event that would have given it if I hit it, which I didn't. What else can you give besides early lead? You can give front runner straights and corners. I should probably go ahead and train that one then. If you ban Solar on 2 to 3 accounts, he might get IP banned. Want to test it for science? How about we fucking don't? What did I get from that? Front runner straights. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted. Medium straights is worthless to me, though. Alright, time to run a whole hell of a lot of races in short order. Get Bakshin, idiot. Next. I know, kidding. I banned a dude on 3 separate accounts and he was fine. You'll be fine. Give me another wit. I want to see how high I can get this bitch's wit. I'm really liking this 4 wit 2 speed more. Alright, so we run this, which is an optional G1, and then we run 2 required races. We have 3 turns of summer, and then we run 2 more races. Thanks for the elated coverage there, Etsuko. Energy up, mood down, because fuck me, right? Heaven forbid I go into a race with great mood, right? Jesus Christ. At least they gave me energy for it. Instead of just being like, mood down, move along. We've got 4 digits on our skill points. Ask me if I'm gonna use them before the end of the career. Maybe. Bro, I'm hyped for Thursday. I'm hyped for Thursday. I don't even know what tomorrow and Wednesday are. I'm pretty sure tomorrow's Slay the Spire and Wednesday's Expedition 33, but I don't remember that for certain, actually. I don't care which of those you give me the hint for. It's not going to be useful either way. That's a nice one. And then I think I just take the rest since there's no friendships there. Take it back up to great. I'm feeling pretty good. When is Blueprints? As soon as they release an update, brother. It's a shame it's over. But it was a nice journey. What's Thursday? Arknight's Endfield. 45 skill points. Yippee! I love that event. Because it's such an easy choice. The other option sucks balls. 45 skill points. Amazing. Unyielding Spirit, 1 hint. Eh. Also, what? You finished Blueprints? Yep, we got the actual we're done. We're done with Blueprints. DJ, when is Arknights releasing? The first Arknights 5 years ago. Super excited for Sunday. I'm also very excited for Sunday. I'll be interested in what 13-player peak with extra ascensions. Bro, you know what I mean? Well, then it's Thursday. Buh. Me when I buh. Buh. I'm just gonna keep training wit, man. Stop me. Never mind, I'm training speed. Alright, here's our last race, Mile to Sea. Did you pre-register? I have. I pre-registered back when closed beta 2 was out. I've been collecting the web event currencies and such. Yes. I have the codes bookmarked, ready to go. It's the crowd control that excites me. It's gonna be mad. Oh god, is there crowd control on it too? Oh Jesus. Yeah, we are discussing Arknight's Endfield. What? There's stamina for speed 4. We got our skill points. You should remember to set it up. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll probably do that on Friday or Saturday. So that I have some time in case it's fucky. Bro, this is like a really good campaign. I don't know why I didn't do 4-wit earlier. 4-wit's killing it out here. Can we spawn Grief Jesus in Peak now? What the fuck? What does Jesus have to do with any of this? Don't bring him into this. I'm setting up Steam stuff so my bot app is opened. Someone just followed me playing the follow sound. Scared the shit out of me. Zomboid patch? Ooh. Okay. A ton just got fixed. Good. Maybe I'll be inclined to actually go play again. God, I don't want to go get my shit back, but yeah, we had a bug that like reset the map or didn't reset the map but did reset where our players were after like 2 hours of work. So we were like in a different town and we spawned back at home and it was like, fuck. All right, I have 1,550 skill points. What can we do with all this? Oh, this is one that I skip, right? Yes. We can dry things big. It's a reference to GTA 5 crowd control where unkillable Jesus shoots rockets at you. Okay, I see now. Understood. I'll just take one of these, and I'll get one of these, and I'll take one of those. And that'll do for now. This looks like a good set of skills, right? I learned 4 gold skills like it was another Tuesday. When was Maniac's Laugh a skip? It was actually good. Oh, my bad. Was it actually? You know what? There's another one by Johnny Cohen that was like just really bad, and I think it reminded me of it. So I was just like, all right, this is a skip. How's it going, Rex? Also, apparently, zombie horde pathing was bugged, causing them to migrate randomly. Thank Christ! I knew I saw something. I knew it was weird. I kept saying it. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. You're gonna tell me I'm the #2 favorite with 1100 speed and 1100 wit and 800 power. Okay. If you say so. We'll see how much that checks out. Go, Bakshin. Destroy them. End their bloodlines. Go to the front and never look back. Spot struggle all you want. You cannot win. Struggle in vain, knaves. Sprint CM Bakshin? No, Sprint Parent Bakshin. I need Sprint Sparks because I intend to make a Daiwa for Sprint CM, and I don't have any really good Sprint Sparks, so we're doing some parent training. DJ, your fault is you didn't swipe. Golly gee, this really dusts my doilies. What the fuck? Oh, here she goes. Run it. Run it. Zoom. Zoom. Got a blast. It's not even close. Don't tell me I'm gonna get a distance. Oh, that was almost a fuck. I've never won finals by distance. There's actually an achievement for doing it. I was gonna be amazed if I won my first distance finals in a sprint, which is like absolutely the hardest to do it in. Going fine, did more Limbus Company, hit a good gotcha pull finally. Woo! Got 2 EGOs, don't know what that means, explain it. I'm interested. That have a 2% chance of dropping. Is that just like the highest rarity? I won finals by distance once, of course it was Suzuka. Of course it was. Listen, man, Suzuka's got that I just run for the fun of the game, man, energy. Now that was a good run. That's a good... Honestly, there's a world where that Suzuka can make the Sprint CM team, because that's a damn good Suzuka. She even got the hot spring, which I skipped through, but, like, she got the bathtub. What do you want? Like... Look at that. Tasty. Got the Sprint S and everything. DJ, you out here munching biscuits today or what? If by munching biscuits you mean training parents, then yes. Absolutely. Let me go check. Are we left-handed or right-handed on the next CM, on the sprint one? I think we're left-handed, right? Because this one's right-handed and the other one's... Yeah, we're left-handed. Left-handed in the snow winter. Snow, winter, left-handed. Cool. We have snowy days. We have not left-handed, but we do have right-handed. I'm probably going to end up taking a bunch of those because this is apparent. Maybe the straightaway recovery as well. Huge lead is awful. I could take Moxie, but Moxie's not the most consistent on sprints. I'm more inclined to take like that, plus maybe right-handed, and Red Shift doesn't work in this CM. This CM's gonna be fucking weird. EGOs are like the ult abilities that you can pull in the gacha, and it has like a 2% chance of dropping, and it's the rarest thing you can pull. Ooh, and 2 in a 10 pull. Man, I've never even gotten a double. Yeah, this is almost usable for the CM, like legitimately. Like this is actually like a pretty fucking solid. If she had Winter Runner, I'd probably just run her immediately, like no questions asked. I might take Straightaway Excel here. I think it's inconsistent, but because you start on the straight, if it hits hard, right? There's gonna be a lot of shit that just doesn't work this CM that works in others. No corner excels are going to work. Taiki Shuttle, dead in the fucking water. Seiyun Sky, can't use her. Both Meijiro Ryan and Meijiro Dober ults, worthless. Maduzensky ult, worthless. None of them do anything. Like, this is gonna be such a weird one. It's like, it's El Condor Pasa ult, is like what you've got to work with. 800 Stim King Halo is winning. Don't worry, I've got 420 and a blue skill. I got this. Because she's a first rate. Sheesh, 13-6. Can't be mad about that. I can be annoyed that she's a shit parent, though. But, like, not bad. My ass is not getting debuffed. What debuffs? There's barely any debuffs to run. I guess, like, if people decide that they fucking hate King Halo and they decide to run flustered late surgers. Like, nobody even thinks that late surgers are going to be relevant this time. I'm actually running a Taishin, though. I'm running a sprint Taishin, so help me God. You've got the one safety. So help me God, Encroaching Shadow has never been better. Encroaching Shadow is perfect for this race. The late race starts immediately on the final spurt, on the final straight. So Encroaching Shadow has perfect timing. Taishin is going on the team. I just need Sprint Sparks, and I'm not getting any, as you can see. That said, I think she makes the team. 920, no Sprint S. 800 power, 650 stam. The stam is great. Your stam's amazing. I don't think I give a shit. You've only got 3 golds. I've got 4. My wit's better. I've got more skills. There's no way this isn't better. Hit me with it. Boom. We're almost day 4, boys. It absolutely isn't because I forgot to switch out the Rico. We're up to 6.5% on the sport bonus, too. Feeling pretty good about that. I went through, I realized I had so much currency, I just went through and leveled up every single one of my SSRs and SRs. So they're all maxed out now. Obviously my rares aren't, but like I never use them, so why would I? And there's also so many of them, why would I? I'm sure I'll have the resources to do it at some point, but not right now. Should I do a 10 pull on any of these? Probably not, right? The cards just aren't that good right now. I'll do a 10 pull on something random when like the next set of them come out and you can watch the dopamine flow. Um I should probably be saving. I've only got 40 pulls right now. All right, let's well, I was gonna say let's run that back, but maybe I should try to train a different parent. Would it make sense to train I have no sprint sparks. I can't train anyone who has an F sprint because I don't have any sprint sparks. I need to train a sprint character. I wonder if I should try like looping a little bit. 1189 speed and 1000 stamina. She's kind of dumb, but my god, is she first rate. She'll be a little inconsistent from the wit, but you know, she can run that sprint. She's gonna start her spurt on time every time. She could rush for 15 seconds and it wouldn't matter. Um yeah, let's see what we can do with a Taiki shuttle parent because I want to loop a little bit. This is obviously a really shit parent with the 1-star guts, but I need to start at some point, right? And this is the only sprint spark I own. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I should check that real quick. Sprint. Regardless of these, do not include from Origin Legacies. We have 4 total sprints. One is a 1-star power that I did not run. Actually, hold on. I did run a few extras on her, didn't I? Yasuda, Victoria, didn't get the Takamatsunomiya. She's got a 3-star corner adept. Maybe that is an alright one. You've got 3-star sprinters stakes. Straightaway recovery. And then you've got Victoria Mile, final push, huge lead. Nah. Okay, maybe you're not the best one we have. Get rid of you. You're less likely to make any sort of waves. You can go... I think I prefer the 3-star corner adept with a little bit of power. Go ahead and take her instead. Alright. And this will be here. And then we'll take one of my sprint guests like this, I guess. Holy shit, her stamina is going to be bad if I do that. Let's take her instead. She's inherently inconsistent. Taiki, Shuttle, and Bakshin are low-key the same. The same in what regard? Sorry. Taiki has to run some miles, which is going to be a little frustrating with low stamina, but... yeah, restore my stamina. It's fine. Do it. Do it! Personality-wise... maybe. I'm not sure about that. Maybe. Taiki is just American Bakshin? I'm trying to think. I don't know Bakshin that well. I read most of Taiki Shuttle's events. I did not do the same for Bakshin. I prefer those 3. They are both very golden retriever coded. Okay, maybe that's a good description for both of them. I was reading about this game online at Reddit, and it said that the best strat if you want to win is you have to be feeding the horse girls. Amazing. Where did you hear that? I mean, that sounds like something Reddit would say, for sure. Yattemimasu. Did you have to give me, like, one of the cards that has a fucking energy down in its kit? Fuck out of here, man. I don't... We love a double mood up. We love energy and speed? What is... Oh, wow, that was a voice crack. Oh, wow. Wait, actually, Bakshin and Taiki might be the same. They even have the 20% speed, 10% wit growth. Wow! Taiki is a perfect representation of what Japanese people think American people are like. And they're not, like, entirely wrong. Skill points and tether, not particularly helpful, but it's better than useless mood up. Alright, we energy back here. Guh. Are you on your making random noises arc right now, Eva? Not enough. Doink! I feel like you gotta add that one to your arsenal there. Doink! Nothing's funnier than random English exclamations coming from a Japanese person. Meaty heaven? If you know what I mean. Must win match. Oh, this is the rodeo one. Yep. Give me the stamina. I need the stamina where I can get it. They ain't just handing that shit out, so I gotta go get it for myself. For some reason, Taiki debuts on a dirt track, which is like super annoying because she has a B dirt, which means a non-zero percentage of the time she will lose the fucking maiden race because she has to deal with a B acceleration. But not this time. Where do I recognize this song from? Alright, let's throw all the sprint races on Taiki's agenda. This is one of the keys of parents, is make sure they run similar races to the previous, to like the grandparents, right? Like, if you win similar races in similar, in like the same lineage, you end up with a more compatible parent. So like, I want to go run the sprinter stakes, right? I want to run the mile championship. I can run like other mile races as well if I want, but like just making sure I at least run the same ones. Not the Takarazuka, the Takamatsunomiya. I think these are most of the important ones here. Bro, where's all the good trainings though? Hello? I guess I'll take a hint on you. Straightaway recovery is fine. I can make that work. 3 hints, not too bad. Energy and power, yeah. This is not one of the cards in my deck, so I don't mind ending the support chain event. What do you mean recognize? It sounds like a song that I've heard before. That's all. Like, outside of the context of on stream, I'm pretty sure you've recommended this song before, added this song before, but I feel like I've heard it elsewhere. It's honestly really funny how Taiki just says, yeah, she just says random shit. Like, it kind of makes sense, but like, also, I don't know that I would have said that in that situation. Chasing brilliance. FBI, open up! Ah, a raid. Kijo is raiding with a party of 8. Sheesh. Thank you, man. What were you playing? Hold on. That gave a shout out automatically? Looks like it did. Good, it's working correctly. I appreciate that. How you doing? Make sure we're not like in follower only mode or some shit. Yeah, we're good there. What's good, man? Give me just we'll take the wit. We'll take the wit. We're fine with the wit there. No need to take that risk. We are trying our best to do some parent runs right now. Well, actually, it's not just trying our best. We got a pretty good Bakshin one previously. We're running a 2-speed 4-wit. Were you also playing Uma? Look at the professional streamer having automated shoutouts. Yeah! I made it work. Was looking for a non-PNG tuber to raid word. I noticed that very often VTubers tend to raid VTubers and flesh tubers tend to raid. I have noticed that. The perks of putting my face out here and doxing myself constantly. You do stream Uma? Word? What were you working on the event? Were you working on parents? Were you working on this or the next CM? I'm not amazing at this game, but I feel like I've kind of got the hang of it at this point. Did you know every end is the longest song I requested being 7 minutes and 29 seconds? That's a somewhat fun fact. Out of how many? How many have you? Oh yeah, we do have song requests on for anyone who's coming in from raids. You can do !SR and then a link to the YouTube, or if it's a popular song, you could probably just type the name in and it'll work. I do like that one, but I also like this one, but I also like this one, but I don't like guts. And I do like stamina, so we're going with that one. CM 8 and 9, 9 mostly. Okay, so 8 is the one upcoming, I have to imagine. So 9, you're working on the sprint right now. I'm trying to get sprint sparks right now. Because I have that many good sprint sparks. Straightaway spurt is not exactly a Taiki shuttle special. Let's go ahead and take the skill points. We're currently running this badass 1-star power, 2-star sprint Bakshin because that's all we have. I remember when people used to spam request Ram Ranch when someone had song requests on. Was that a thing? I'm glad I missed that particular train. Right, rest. We get one more turn before we have to run the... Nah, we're still gonna take this. One turn left before we gotta run the whatever it is, JF, I think is the one we run. Now take this one because we're running soon. Rosy Outlook's not helpful. I'm probably still going to take a lot of frontrunner skills on this Taiki just so that she can inherit them more easily. Because I tend to train a lot more frontrunners when it comes to these shorter distances. Yeah, it's the JF I run. Okay. Do I want any skills? Everybody's sprint sparks are MIA. Yeah, because we had a sprint CM yet? We haven't, right? Turf S is really good for sprint though. Oh, is it? That'll be good to know. I'm thinking I'm gonna run a I'm gonna run a Taishin for CM9. I'm gonna run a Taishin. I'm gonna make it work. It will happen. Taishin will happen. Daiwa's gonna happen. Then I'll probably train at El Condor Pasa, and that'll have to do. Is my stamina good enough for this? Yes. I will say it is. Of course she is a pace chaser, so there's always the chance she just shits the bed. What you gonna do? But not this time, we got it this time. You'll need a lot of sparks for Taishin. Indeed I will, but not too many more or less than everybody else is gonna need for anything that isn't, like, is specifically King Halo, Sakura Bakshin, and Mayano, I think, has, like, an E or something. Like, there's not a whole lot of choices. I'm not running Air Groove. I saw one win. She's definitely playable. Yeah, I think she's about the only fucking playable backliner this time around, since the corner, the final spurt being right on the straight makes it impossible to use like 80% of the usual inherits. I was about to train this, but we're gonna be going into year 2, so I'm gonna train this one instead. Mayano is a D or a C sprint, I think. Yeah, okay. She's a little bit more viable. Borrow someone else's 9-star spark and you're good. Someone who's a lot more skilled at making parents than you. Skilled. Lucky. Uh Encroaching makes her viable. Yeah, cause with the late race starting right on the straight, it's going to always trigger right there. Very consistently. Yes, yes, Taiki, you winner. Forgot how to speak English. Me when I'm not in Japan for like a month and forget how the basic pronunciations of words. Damn, Agnes, where you been? Hello? The fuck is that? I guess my friendships are a little low this time around, aren't they? I refuse to run Mino? Oh, you just don't like Mino? She has a pretty easy trade. You winner. The Wii U exclusive. Ooh. Thank you, Dober. Badass 15% training effectiveness coming in clutch. We love that year 2 50 speed. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, that one's probably not happening. Yeah, that's very much a rest turn. I do like air groove. Then runner. I expect at least one person's gonna run Haru. I think they're a psychopath for doing so, but someone's gonna do it. Agnes Tachyon getting almost a full bar out of this is going to be necessary. I'm glad she didn't give hints. I don't want any of her hints. Should I run you as a late surger? We got the early Professor of Curvature. We got Slick Surge here. We don't have a lot of other options, though. This is one thing about training Taiki for sprint looping is Taiki has really good, like, her affinity with other sprinters is generally pretty good, so she works for, like, looping parents around in circles to improve your affinity, but she's got like all Miles skills, so actually passing on good skills is difficult with her. Terrorist G-Rank Haru. Bro, imagine actually trying to train a Haru who needs G turf and actually no, she's fine on sprints. She just need like fucking would it be 16 sparks on turf? Someone's got that much. Hell, I might have that much. I've probably got like 15 if I borrow a 9 and I take one of my 6s. Yeah, I should know what Haru's sprint is. I was literally just running her right before stream. I was using her for the dirt test for the current event. Finally had a run that wasn't absolute dog water, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this Professor of Curvature now, and that's probably all I'm gonna take for right now. I know generally you're supposed to save your skill points, but I want to make sure I can win as many of these G1s as possible. Run, bitch, run! 2.5 links. Probably didn't need that, but I took it anyways. I was thinking of building a sprint New Year's Haru for the lulz if I get her. What does her ult do? I don't know much about upcoming characters besides that I want Kita-san. which isn't really knowing anything about her. I just want her. Also, where are my wit characters? I did take 4 of them. No fast learner. Alright. We're still sitting on that level 1 wit training because none of our wit characters are going to it, so I'm not clicking the button. I love training these sprints, though. They're so easy. Especially with, I have like 4 really good wit cards, so... It's like a mid-race velocity gap closer. Oh, that's not bad. Nothing wrong with mid-race skills. I still have to grind out the test event. It isn't that much fun to me. Yeah, actually, I have been winning it by ignoring it, is how I've been going about it. I click the one that's relevant to my character, and then I get a 13-5 training, and I took ramp up because I always fucking take ramp up, and I probably hit 800 speed, and boom, that's an A. Right? Like, bada bing, bada boom. Have I done 4 yet? Nice, okay. At least we've got that going for it. I'm so getting the... I'm pulling for Kita-san because I like her. You're pulling for Kita-san because armpit. We are not the same. You gonna dip out, Turtle? Word? Oh, you're gonna... What are you gonna be streaming tonight, Turtle? I love an Etsuko's elated. Not because of fans or anything, because if you get a couple of them, maybe she's not going to give you just 5 skill points at the end. I love the anonymity the internet gives me for saying weird shit for comedic purposes. Oh, I'll just say that shit. I'm not even anonymous anymore, y'all can see my face. If you can consistently say funny shit, you too can be a streamer. I've been streaming way too much, MC, so I'm gonna play some Noida till I give up. Yeah, how is that, actually? Ooh, what the fuck? Damn, imagine if Tachyon was up there. Hello? 72 wit? Yes. How is Noida? I know it's a hard game, but beyond that, honestly, give this to me. I want Agnes needs to fucking get up to Orange, like today, while we're young. Sure. Whatever issue I was having with wit is no more. What do you have to say, Curran? Do you guys like this? Uh-huh, that's Curran. I'm not a big fan of Curran. What's y'all's opinion on Curran? Photo shoot seems to be quite a hit. I'm not usually a fan of the idol character types. Yeah, I also kind of want Satono because they're friends. Like, I don't hate Curran or anything. I don't think there's any character in this game that I hate. But like, she just ain't for me. This bitch got a drone? Who gave this girl a drone? I like Curran, but I'm also partial to the childhood friend trope. Okay. Understood then. Super fun, but super punishing and a very good luck and figure it out type game. I'm not always the greatest at that. That's part of why I gave up on Binding of Isaac. Like, I have no idea what the win condition is or if there even is one. I assume you just go down until you get to the bottom. Like most games with that vibe. Nimble Navigator? It's a fine skill to take. I'd love to be able to pass that on. A little gamba, but... Don't you dare lose the Sprinter's Stakes. I'm watching you. I'm watching you, Taiki. Don't lose this. Sprint. Sprint, bitch, sprint. Boom. Easy win. Next. But again, I don't think I dislike any Uma. There are definitely some Umas that I dislike. There aren't any that I hate. If my mood bar had 5 sections on it, we have some that are definitely below neutral that I'm just like, why are you here? Namely, what comes to mind would be Winning Ticket. I see everybody's decided to go to the wit trainings now. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Winning Ticket is in chat. Yeah, but when you get to the bottom, there's a portal that takes you to the top of a different region. There's at least 3 regions, no clue how many more there are to discover. Good luck. Sounds like there's a lot of shit to get through. What's up, Solar? Give me the stem. The less I have to train stem, the better, right? We want to stay focused and in the pocket on the speed, power, wit shit. I kind of just don't think about Winning Ticket. She's just there. See, I think that, in my opinion, in a game about characters that you're supposed to like, I think that qualifies as disliking a character, for me. Because, like, that's the same with me. Like, Winning Ticket is just like, just don't be in my presence, generally. Yeah, some of the puzzles are apparently still not solved. Whoa, like, by the community at large? Oh, crazy. Alright, see you around, Turtle. But that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion anyways. Everybody's free to like whoever. Yeah, give me speed and power. Thank you, Kita. What the fuck do you want me to race here? I'm not running the Tokyo Daishoten. I can't. I'm not even capable of that. It's like Pokemon, but you don't battle, you just collect cats. Neko Atsume? It's this cute VR game. Oh, I've seen some mobile games that are just about collecting cats. I could see how a VR cat collector would actually be kind of fun. I can see the value in that. Evil cat emote. Let's see how this one... I think this might turn out to be an alright run. Like, so far at least. There's always the chance this crashes and fucking burns in no time flat, right? But at the moment, we're doing alright for ourselves. We made it through the raffle without tissues, because we hate tissues. Tissues are stinky. Probably run the wit again here. We had a good year 2 summer. That's really what's been propelling us since then. I'm partial to the speed here. You know what else is stinky? I can think of a few things that are stinky, actually, like trash that you haven't taken out in a while, microwaved fish, let's see, what else? Breaking news, okay? Eva La Cat is not a cat, it's a human being like the rest of us. And that's not a theory, a game theory. Thanks for watching. Was that the bite of 87? Jesus. Smokey's Litter Box, that's another great one and definitely true. I can confirm that one. air fried fish sticks. I'll have to believe you on that, but for sure. Okay, Taiki, you understand that if you lose this with 800 speed, you're stinky. Just like Smokey's cat box. You are Smokey's cat box if you lose this with 850 speed. Cool, thank you. Actually, I think I dislike Mayano, so disregard everything I said. Turns out I lied. Mayano's kind of whatever to me. I don't necessarily dislike Mayano. I think she's neutral in my book. I'd be so pissed off if my son got bit in 87. Damn, how old is this man? Man's got a kid in 87. His kid's 10 years older than me. By an animatronic bear as well. Oh, we got the sprint spark again. Hello. We out here. Am I waiting on any events right now? I've gotten Professor of Curvature. Ooh, I'm waiting on both of the other frontrunner cards. I'm waiting on Suzuka and Mihono Bourbons, which is a little annoying. Just a wee bit. Yeah. Do not drink still water? Blueprints reference? Alright, that's definitely a rest turn. We'll take a rest turn. We'll take a rest turn. We got an immediate hydrate. I'll take a hydrate. Appreciate that. I wonder if there's any good, like, plugins for... Damn, I really want to try and do this. I wonder if there's any good, like, overlays or anything like that for Uma. Since I seem to stream this somewhat consistently. Do I want to run the Victoria Mile over a 54 wit training? I don't think I should, though. Like, realistically, if I'm training a parent, I should do this. I wish Five Nights at Freddy's had stayed at least semi-comprehensive. I'm not up to date on Five Nights at Freddy's lore. Do you mean like it's like fallen apart and it doesn't make sense anymore, or what? Hey guys, it's me, Michael Bublé. Was that the bite of 87? Michael Bublé? Michael Bubbly? Not what I'm called. I wasn't even punished. We got the good training the very next turn anyways. No problem, no problem. Race the Yasuda. Zoom. It doesn't make sense anymore because the creator just never stopped developing it, and it shows. Oh, so like he just keeps pumping out games for it, and like it's clear that he has also lost the plot somewhere. He's just started, he doesn't know how things connect anymore. He's just like, eh, fuck it. Alright, there's our last for Mihono Bourbon, that's good. Yeah, definitely this, especially going into summer. And immediate garbage. Stinky. I'll take the off chance of a good hint from Kita-san. Could give, like, corner recovery. That's about it. Focus is a fine hint as well to pass on. 1, 1, 2, 1. Whip me. Song request Diddy. Why? But maybe the plot has been found because I watched all the game theory videos on it like 2 years ago instead of studying. Oh, so maybe they've found it since then. The Five Nights at Freddy's lore has and always has been extremely convoluted. Scott never actually made the story before actually making the games, which is why it's like this. Word. So you might as well just consider each of them their own canon story or some shit. It's easier that way. It's kind of what I'm hearing. And I think Scott Cawthon used the game theory to build the lore. I've always considered why like writers don't do that more, you know? Someone's like, "What if this could be the answer?" And you're like, "Oh shit, yeah, that's a good idea. Hold on. Why didn't I think of that?" I saw that mood down. Wit down? No, fuck you, man. Wit's the one thing I need to keep up. You can't be doing that to me. Can't be wit downing me. Because sometimes the lore just went the exact opposite direction of the theory. And sometimes it was just the exact theory. So he would just, like, subvert expectations by just picking something else, regardless of whether... Ooh, actually, hold on. Instead of the energy, I can take the mood up here. Nice. Still no Suzuka event, but I will live.
Knock knock, what's the password? Peepee unpoopoo unkakul and let him in. Hello minigames kid, heard you were griefing in crates. No I wasn't, we saw you. Alright, tag him, scream wait. Was that the bite of 87?
A classic. I love that event. Breath of Fresh Air is a great hint to get. I wonder if I can hit 1100 on both speed and wit this time. That'll make getting a 5-star a lot easier. Or 5-star, 3-star. They don't go up to 5. It's looking pretty good right now, though. What the fuck did I just write? I don't know, man. Minor spelling mistake, by the way. Mods kill him. Oh, and there are still unanswered questions about Five Nights at Freddy's lore, like where was Charlotte Emily killed, which I assume she died near Fredbear's in 1983. Sure, absolutely. What's in the box? Movie referenced. There was a theory that the plan was for Five Nights at Freddy's 4 to be the end, with it being explained as a kid dying in the hospital after the bite of 87. Matt Pett made a game theory about it, and Scott just decided to keep going out of spite. Hey man, you gotta milk that money. Get that bag, man. Once people decide they don't want to watch it anymore, fair enough, but get that bag. Mods kill him is very funny to my brain. Yep. Whitney. Who needs stamina? Not me. Stamina's for nerds. People say stupid shit like, "Oh, you gotta make sure you can run far enough." I'm running sprints, idiot. I don't have to run very far at all. A lot of people thirsting over Chica. What? Isn't that one of the animatronics, or am I crazy? We gotta do better. As a community. We all need to come together and really think about the things we're doing. Yeah, give me all those. Pew! You know, taking that gold recovery, I wonder if this bitch could make the team as well. My Mile team specifically. I do currently have her on the Mile team, which is why I'm considering it. But she could also potentially make a sprint team and replace maybe my Air Groove, I believe, is a pace chaser. I could replace her. And then I would just switch my Taiki Shuttle on my Mile team back over to my Narita Taishin that I used to use on the Mile team and have yet to put on any other team. I'm pretty sure. Also 21, the funniest shit I've ever seen. What? Nice Balala mod? Thanks! I made it myself. This is Hot Potato. This is the Hot Potato mod. We had MLG meme compilations. Now that shit was fired. Dude, I actually used to watch that kind of shit. That was good. Don't at me. Can I get the link? There is actually a mod called Hot Potato that actually has these mechanics in it, by the way. That was only half a joke. Alright, we could now take a bunch of, like, front-runner shit, even though she's not a front-runner. No, I probably shouldn't do that. I should probably stick to, like, if she's going on the... I don't know which team she's going on, actually. I think I take Focus regardless because it's a very cheap skill that's good for team trials, and I want to take it for front runners on sprints if I happen to get that as an option. I also want to take Straightaway Spurt because it's just generically good, and we like generically good skills if we don't know what we're doing with them yet. Trigger warning, green. Green means go. E was funny as shit. I'm not gonna lie. E was funny. E. Do you guys remember the song Rush E? I know, I did play Hot Potato, but it crashed my PC. Yeah, I feel like I had a similar experience. I'm pretty sure I did something to break the shit. That's the issue with any of those mods, though, isn't it? I have vague recollections of Rush E. Alright. Show me what's up, Taiki. Now you got it on your phone. Just Balatro or that mod? Or this game? Or all of them? Alright, see you in a sec. Where we at? 210? Oh, this is pretty good timing then. Nice. We'll be able to do the ulls at the end. And we'll finish in, like, you know, right around the amount of time that we usually go for. You can't get mods for Balala on mobile? I thought it was possible, just harder. There's only specific ones. We low-key weren't better than Gen Alpha. We're not built different. We built the same. We were definitely different from Gen Alpha. There are differences between generations. Just because we can find similarities doesn't mean that we were the same. We liked memes too, but so did millennials, right? Like, millennials even did fucking troll face and stuff. I caught the end of that train. You know, they had, like, Grumpy Cat. Shit like that. Alright, I gotta go, Daiwa. Good luck. Bye-bye. I'm way faster than you. Cool Math Games is my goat. I was more of a mini clip and an armor. I did armor games and Congregate mostly. Those were my two. I see a lot of people saying 6-7 makes no sense and isn't funny, and isn't. But the same person died laughing at E. I can see some humor in 6-7. I can also see the brain rot that comes from the viral clips of people, like, shouting it in public. Not a fan of that part. Holy shit, Taiki. You need to get a, I don't know, a little bit more support up there. Technically, Gen Alpha memes feel like they are not even real, like they are AI generated. Some of them are. It depends. You gotta wonder if we're gonna see in like a dozen, maybe 30 years, the CIA is gonna come out and fight. We're gonna find out that they did a psyop trying to make certain things go viral. Um, a lot of their memes are just straight up AI slop. Yeah. 6-7 isn't funny because you are contrarian. Let me read the other half of that differently. It's too many other people like it, so I'm not allowed to. See, I wasn't up on the 6-7, but my 3-year-old niece is saying it. Me personally, I'm all about that. Gotta have that humor. The uncle humor to lean into it. Look at this though. Look at that run. 1200 speed, 1200 wit. First fucking try, man. 894 power, we got the stamina. We got 4 golds. This is great. We're doing great. Take the Nimble Navigator. Fuck it. Yeah, sure. You're gonna be a pace tracer. You can trigger Nimble Navigator. Is Prepared to Pass? Prepared to Pass is like speed, right? That's not... Prepared to Pass is a weird... It can be useful. But let me make sure that this is in fact the velocity one and not the acceleration one. Yeah, that's a velocity one. All right, we'll take that. We're not going to take miles if we can help it. We're not a front runner. I'll take the pace chaser savvy, and I think I'll take the subdued front runners. That seems like a good list of skills to take. There we go. I've never felt older until Italian brain rot happened. Yeah, that one's over my head. Snoop Dogg and Dre. But I also watched Leafy is here, so I have no basis to talk about anything. Yeah, everyone catches certain parts of it, especially as we get older. We're gonna have a bunch of unks in this chat that all don't know what the fuck we're talking about. I'm obligated to take her as a sprinter, I'm pretty sure. That is a good-ass run. That's like almost an S. Like, yep, that's a new record. That is, whew, buddy, that was almost an S. That fucking close, buddy. I've never gotten an S before, but that's a new record. And garbage parent. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. You can't win them all. That's with a 1-star power, by the way. If we have like a 3-star power there on those inspirations, that's an S. You are on a team somewhere. I have to put you on a team somewhere. Look at that shit. 14-5. Boom. Boing, 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 boing. What? Boing, 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 boing. Sorry, I got distracted. My favorite meme will always be troll gay. What is that? I mean, I understand those 2 words. That sounds like a Twitch phenomenon involving troll face, but... Alright, let's move some people around. This Taiki shuttle. Good, but can be better. Where is my mile Taishin? I made a mile Taishin. It was a while back, but I made one. Was it you? No. Where the fuck's my Taishin? You? You. You. Oh, I made a couple of these bitches. What you got? You got 2. You've got 2 as well. Neither of you is particularly good for this. But I think the improvement that I get from moving Taiki over in place of Airgroove, who is dead fucking weight, is probably worth it. So, let's take the one that's got more skills, which I think is you. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2. But they've both got Lone Wolf. The Fall Runner and Right-Handed are both pretty whatever. I think you're probably the better of the 2 then. Renyu is an end. So we've got an end late front here. We've got late pace front here. We've got late end pace here. Pace late end here as well. We've got front, late, and late. Excellent. This is going to do double duty then. Yeah, I think I still like King Halo there, so let's swap you out for this. Absolute beast of a fucking character here. Alright. Very nice. We're going down ever so slightly in rating, but honestly, I think that's a better team, so fuck it. What is Trollface? What's Trollface? Hold on. Are you actually serious about that? My favorite video will always be Return of Big Cheese by Elongated Cheese. I was watching that shit at 4 a.m. with a friend awake. Dude, those were always the best nights, weren't they, though? With like back when you would like hang out with someone late at night in high school and just watching fucking meme videos. I definitely had that a couple times, or like just playing a old ass video game, some Halo or some shit. I didn't do Halo, I did COD, but we definitely had at least a few nights where I played some super late night Black Ops. The big thing on my in the internet in my mid-20s on the internet was the Rickroll. Yeah, Trollface was like a couple years after that, I feel like. Trollface was pretty early on. It was with all of the various like face memes like fa and stuff like that. Rage face and troll face and all those like penciled in black and white ones like a boss, all that shit. Yes, that, but way earlier before fa was a sound bit. Ooh, first. Well, we're waiting on second and third, which is not super likely. Of course, they're in the corners, too. The rewards are paltry, I shouldn't be concerned. Ooh, that was a good couple of trainings, though. Let's donate some shoes to the poor. There you are. And it is time to do some ults. The word? Bird is the word? Have you heard about the word? Bird, bird, bird. That one? I remember the word. Don't worry. Alright. What's our first... You know what? Let's do space today. Maybe it's space. I feel like it's a space Joker kind of day. I feel it in my bones. Nope. It's the opposite of space Joker. It's scaling, but not RNG. $6. This feels like pants. This feels like spare trousers. It's Times Malt. It's also a $7. Feels like hologram. It was hologram. We go next. Alright, someone give me a Spottle Artist. I know how to win at Bellotrodal. This is the hard one. Mama Luigi? Oh yeah, does that make the list? I'm sure it does, right? Mm-hmm. The Beatles. Do we have any other options? I like the Beatles as much as the next person, but if I guess it every day, it gets sad. Make me think that you only know about the Beatles. And of course, the Killers Russian band. Alright, Red Hot Chili Peppers it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. They're a US group. Not rock, not male, not 4 members. Oh, sorry, not the Killers, the Burns. That's bad of me. It's before 1984, before 1979. All right, let's go with old female singer. Old female solo, maybe? Killers is a song by the Burns. Okay. I wasn't completely off base. I just mixed some shit up. Old female singer. Are the Burns an old female singer from the 70s in the US? Is that why they have the Russian band in parentheses? Disambiguation. Um, who am I thinking of here? Some old female singer. Um, maybe someone who sang like Christmas music. So oh wow, they took a long ass break, but they're back again? Interesting. How different is their style after 15 years? Blondie. That's one that I'm thinking of. Nope. Less popular still, and also before 1971. We're looking at strictly female, probably solo. Strictly single, or not strictly single, but strictly female. Um, the Supremes. That's old. The Supremes do make the list. We're close here. We're looking in between 63 and 68, right around the same popularity. Three-member female pop group. Three-member female pop group. I don't know who this is. Um, 63 to 68. Radiohead. Yeah, I remember them. If it's not the Supremes, who the hell is this? The Not the Supremes, because we just guessed them. When were so wasn't it like the Temptations or something like that? That sounds like it would be an all-female group from around that time. This is probably not even close, but for some reason that's what pops into my head. Damn. They got the right year though. They're male group. They're male group. Surprisingly close. So, but like, I'm gonna give it to myself a little bit here. It wasn't right, but the fact that I was even in the ballpark is crazy. 1964. Somewhere between 870 and 850 in popularity. Not that you can do anything with that information. You just know that it's 1964. I don't know who this is. I'm probably going to move on to the next one. Because, fuck. Nice, Jordan. A three-piece American girl band from 1964 that is kinda popular in today's standards. Like, it's a name that people would recognize. That's like when you go that far back, just being on the top 1,000 at all means that they were probably pretty popular back in the day. Right? There were a lot of bands back then, I'm sure. We just don't remember most of them because they just fell out with time. The Rockettes. I like the Rockettes. Or the Ronettes. Okay, the Rockettes don't make it, so I'm gonna go with the Ronettes. Or the Robettes? I don't even see Robettes. Ronettes. I assume you meant to say Ronettes. We got them. The Ronettes. Whoever they were. Blank of blank. The blank 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 of the blank blank have been blank to the blank. Around blank 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 blank. Hmm. He. There's a fair amount of he. Siege of Yorktown. No, well done to you, Jordan. You guessed the good ones. Of the following, Japan? Sure. Hey, there we go. Um, is this just bombing? It's not a siege. It could be the Emperor. Yeah, Emperor could be work. Emperor? There is quite a few he's. No, the Emperor of Japan is around a lot, but that's not what it is. History of Japan. Oh, it could be. Hold on. How long is this article? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that history is a valid point. This shit's like 80,000 years long. Like, it's. I write a whole dissertation on this shit. Look at this. They crammed a whole unit of school into this article. Play Curly Toes the game. Nope. Alright, guys. That was good. 2.5 hours of stream. How many people we still got in here? We got 4 people in here right now. That's not too bad. Anyone worth rating? We've got a couple more than 4 people in here. We've actually got a fair number more than 4. I know I was rated by someone who was looking for non-PNG tubers, but we're probably gonna end up Actually, you know what? Screamer is playing Slay the Spire right now. Let's go raid Screamer. I'm interested in some Slay the Spire right now. I'm gonna go check out some Slay the Spire. We're gonna be playing some tomorrow anyways, so gotta go study up, right? So I don't get my shit rocked like last time. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I mean, today is Martin Luther King Day in America, so a lot of people got the day off today. I'm gonna go enjoy some lunch. I don't know what I'm gonna have yet, but you guys enjoy your day too. I'm gonna head out. So peace.